First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, Gawadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to do another video through His Spirit. Gawadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for giving us this truth as worms. Double honor to our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is going to be a quick lesson, in the midst of all this, war going on with Venezuela, Israel, America becoming the number one enemy. As the scriptures say it would happen, eventually all nations are going to hate the whore and they're going to burn her with fire. But I just wanted to, something I've been thinking about, American white male Edomites will believe anything that the TV box tells them. You have Big T, President T on the teleprompter, reassuring these Americans we're going to be good, we're going to get rich, we're going to make Venezuela rich, we're going to occupy the area, we're going to knock gas prices down and do all these things and all these swelling great words. And 9 times out of 10, none of these things, show forth. They're just words. 9 times out of 10, they're just words. And usually the American population, specifically white males, end up suffering 9 times out of 10. But they're so deluded in their mind, they're so fucked up in the mind that they really think. You have people who still, to this day, that's why you have MAGA versus MAGA, because you still have, to this day, Edomites thinking that this dude is going to really make America great again. You really have some people out there truly believing that this guy's the guy. Is gonna, because I watched a little reel on Instagram about how this is gonna boost America's economy, what he just did to Venezuela, and it's not. It may, you may see cheaper gas prices here and there, but through biblical prophecy and through even, brothers have done videos on it, really going in depth. Like I just watched a video with Elder Makama going in depth to how there's going to be repercussions to the actions that America just did. But you have Edomites really believing this is going to boost the economy, is going to bring America back, there's no healing Babylon. There's no healing this place. This place is finished, man. And no matter how much war, war they send throughout the planet Earth, they're not rebuilding this place. This place is done. It's donezo. Thus saith the Bible. The prophecy stands stronger than any of what you Americans think, man, or what a white male Edomite thinks of his weak ass opinion. Let's actually start with this. This is Romans 3 and verse 4 says, Romans 3 and verse 3 says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar. So let the Most High be true." And what the Most High's word of a surety is true, that Babylon the Great is going to fall, aka America is going to fall. No matter how much they try to boost up the economy, this place is collapsing. The scriptures say the worm is spread under thee, just like Rome. Rome fell from infighting, and this place is completely divided. It's completely this place has, only thing that hasn't happened is, which has happened on a small scale, but on a big scale is physical infighting. Because you have people debating and talking shit one to another, but eventually this is going to get physical. There's no coming back for this place, man. There's no coming back for this place. So I want to get this in Nahum, because the Assyrians were thinking the same thing. But what? What happened to ancient Assyria? It eventually crumbled and became, and what happened? The Babylonians took it over. That's why it's called the Neo-Assyrian Babylonian Empire, because they merged those two kingdoms. They took them over. And this kingdom is no different from none of the ones that came previous. This place is about to fall and be taken down, man. There's no coming back for it. So this is Nahum 3 and verse 16. It says, Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the stars of heaven, the cankerworms spoileth and flies away. Yeah, so just like it says in Isaiah, the worm is spread under thee. The cankerworm has came and is spoiling you. It's still here. This place is decaying. The dollar is not getting any stronger. It's actually getting weaker. These tariffs are still in effect, making prices continually go up. Yeah, gas maybe $1.30 something, but meat is still $15. A pound of steak still $15. The unemployment hasn't changed. There's still more people on unemployment than jobs. You can look these statistics and numbers up. America is falling within itself. Then you have the Great Divide. These Americans not agreeing with Big T, Emperor T. MAGA beefed out. The immigrants, the goddamn Somalians. While they keep moving the goalposts and changing the narrative, life is only getting tougher and harder for you Americans. But what are you focused on? Oh, Somalians, immigration, which all your problems stem from white males. They create the laws that they create these systems, which ultimately have caused you Edomites to suffer. Your own government is destroying the middle class, not immigration, but what? You white males, you'll believe anything they'll say on that TV box. It says, like thy crown are as locusts, and thy captains as the great grasshopper, which camp in the hedges in the cold day, but when the sun arises, they flee away, and their place is not known where they are. Thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria. Thy nobles shall dwell in the dust. Thy people is scattered upon the mountain, and no man gathers them. Yeah, and the Edomites are scattered, man. They're divided. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know their left from right. But whatever comes on CNN or Fox News, they'll believe it, because they listen to the ones eating them up, man. Actually, let's get that verse 17 in the NLT, because this is Nahum 3 and verse 17 in the NLT. Let's see how it reads. It says, Your guards and officers are also like swarming locusts that crowd together in the hedge of a cold day, but like locusts that fly away when the sun comes up, all of them fly away and disappear. Yeah, because who's causing all of you the trouble? The ones in power. Your politicians, your government, they're the ones causing the trouble for the citizens. But who do they point the finger at? They fly away. They point the finger at everybody else. Somalians, immigration. We must give Venezuela democracy. We must go in there and take that. And they point the finger at everybody else, but what? They're the ones causing all these problems. It says your shepherds are asleep, O Assyrians. King says your princes lie dead in the dust. Your people are scattered across the mountains, with no one to gather them together. And Edom is through. The nation of Edom is steadily collapsing, man. The white woman is gone from the white man. Edomites are confused and lost. Even the American dream is failing for the whites. And you know that's hell because the dream was always set up for y'all. And it's failing you. Verse 19 says, there is no healing for your wound. Your injury is fatal. All who hear of your destruction will clap their hands for joy. Hey, we're clapping our hands for joy. Where can anyone be found who has not suffered from your continuous cruelty? Who has not suffered from the continual cruelty of Babylon, man? Because even though this is talking about ancient Assyria, because them damn Assyrians were demons. It's been a minute since I looked it up, but them Assyrians were no one to be played with. Them goddamn Assyrians were fucking tyrants, man. Cruel rulers. Look how they were treating Tobit. He was just burying people who were dead on the street. And they were fucking with him. So yeah, the Assyrians were no fucking joke, man. They were no joke. Just like this man, Esau Edom, he's no joke, man. This dude is a cruel ruler, but his time is up. His time is steadily approaching. The reign of Edom is coming to an end. And I don't care what they hop on the TV and say, they're lying. Because they even said that they set up their own president in Venezuela. But truly, listening to the Elder Malcolm's video, finding out that the true president, the vice president, was sworn in. And she said that the true president is still Maduro. And she fled to Russia. And the Russians and the Chinese, because they are allies with Venezuela, this shit will not go unchecked, man. This shit is not going to go unchecked. I really don't think this is going to go unchecked. This is not going to go unchecked, man. It's just, speaking as a man. But we're going to see. We're going to see how this plays out. But it's going to be, this year is going to be a very, very interesting year. The year of apostates, the year of agents, the year of spies. This year is going to be a very interesting year for prophecy, because I said in my head, I said, damn, man, it feels like 66 AD. Because right before 70 AD happened, this is what happened. You had a bunch of splinter cell groups. You had a lot of spies. You had a lot of agents. Right before 70 AD happened, you had this same thing going on with a bunch of niggas speaking against the truth of Yahweh Shem Shai, different splinter cells, some niggas coming up against Rome, the Sicarii, the Zealots. You had the same thing that's even going on now happening today. But the difference between, you Edomites, when you roll on the Lord's elect, because there ain't no fleeing into the mountain this time, man. We're going to be here as these things happen. We're going to be in the midst of them. And Yahweh Shem Shai is going to lift up a standard for his men. So you know where I'm about to go next. Got to go to the Old Faithful. Got to go to the Old Faithful. Jeremiah. We would have healed Babylon, but what? She is not healed. Forsake her. Let her go, man. Got to go to the Old Faithful. And I'm sorry, I wanted to bring out an article or like a video that went with this, and I the Elder Malcolm did his thing. I might actually just put that one in the description, because that's what inspired me to do this video even more. But these Edomites are losing. And these devils are hopping on the TV and saying blatantly lies. And some of these Edomites are still believing it. And the truth of the matter is, America is doing very bad. The truth of the matter is America is doing bad, man. It's doing very poorly. And we're about to see really the collapse of the society, man. It is very close. I'm gonna say it again. People, just because you can go to the Nike store, just because you can go to fucking Kroger, Meijer, Target, you can go to the gas station, you can get snacks, and you can go fuck a bitch. You can still go to the club. America is not doing good, man. It's not. That spirit is shit. A company, I just seen an article of, I forget what alcoholic drink it was. I forget. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put it as one of the stills when it gets to this part. But one of them they're done making liquor for the year of 2026 because people aren't buying it. Even the wine isn't good enough to keep people distracted. This place is not doing well, man. The 2025, the American dollar did the worst that it's ever did. Nations are still moving away from the dollar. They're moving towards the digital. This place is not looking good, man. And the only option is war. That's the only option. Because what truly got America all its riches and its greatness? War. Because this place is a war country. So and this time they not coming out on top. They're not winning. And that's thus says the Bible. According to biblical prophecy, America will, I'll say this. According to biblical prophecy, Babylon will fall. AKA, you know who. The Stars and Stripes don't win at the end of this. That doesn't win. According to biblical prophecy, this place is going to fall. And ain't nobody trumping prophecy. Prophecy stands tall above all else. So this is Jeremiah 50 and verse 50. Is it 51? 51 and verse 8. It says, goddamn, see these goddamn potholes, man. It says verse 8. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be. God damn it. I'm gonna start over. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go, everyone, unto his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. The Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh, our power. And the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. This is all being commissioned by Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Isaiah 13 and verse 4. The Lord of hosts musters the host of the battle, man. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai of armies, musters this war, man. The Lord is really going to let loose in this year, man. We're going to see these pains going to start kicking in, man, like a woman in travail. Because the only option is looking like is war. And it's going to be inward and outward. So, hey, like the Elder Malcolm says, stay prayed up. Fight, man. We just fight. Fight the demons. Fight the flesh. Keep going, man, because we almost out this place. With that, all praise be to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. And with that, Shalom.